He believes in might is right.
We believe in might is right. That's a concept.
I'm just trying to think how I'm going to answer that. Might is right, yeah, it's a law.
You like that? You like it?
I don't know about like, you know, it's like saying, no, I don't know about like.
If you had a
Might,
choice between that concept and another one,
sorry?
the other one, choose that one. What's your favourite concept?
What alternative is there? If there's not, if might is not right, what is there? What's the alternative?
It's the only way.
What? Tell me an alternative. Tell me an alternative to might is right. Tell me one. Sorry? Okay. So if might is not right. Oh right. Okay. Okay. Do you believe that alternative exists?
And sir, if there is an alternative, what interest is it of yours to find it out? Why do you want to know? What use of is it to you? What use is it?
Because I believe there's a possibility that the way might is applied can be improved.
By whom? The unaccountable? The tyrant?
Well, that's the question, but the law of might is right is there.
What law?
But
Whose law? You're using the term law as a magic wand. That doesn't exist, sir.
It's
Sir,
a formula.
You're dealing with human beings. One, human beings have power in their eyes, their mouth, their gut feeling, and their irrationalism. You want to see the exercise of power? Go to the courts, go to the hospitals, go to the prisons.
yeah, that's might.
I'm talking about exercise of power.
Yes, because they have the might to do things. The courts are given the power.
You're missing my point. I am talking about ordinary individuals in their homes that use their power to strangle their babies, kill their mothers, rape their sisters, strangle their friends.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Going into a shop, buying a knife and a gun.
Yes.
Taking drugs, going out and kill someone.
Yes.
I'm talking about how this so-called mighty government
Right.
have to employ social workers,
Yes.
policemen, taking risks
Yes.
to arrest these mad lunatics.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
This mighty state that you're talking about,
Yes.
in fact, is a state that's very compassionate towards the mentally ill.
Is it? You think
Is
it
this
is?
guy serious?
You think it is?
All right, listen,
You
sir.
think that?
Sir. In Africa, some countries, if you're mentally ill, they tie you to a bloody tree.
Social control.
No, that's a sophisticated argument. It's an ethical, philosophical argument, rehabilitation and all that. But we know, relatively speaking, the mentally ill come to speaker's corner and they boast that they get more money than employees. They get free bus pass, they get housing benefit. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's social control. It's not.
No. To you, it's
Right.
this is a cynical.
Right. Social control.
Ladies and
Where's the
gentlemen,
compassion?
we've had
Exactly.
please.
That's the point
That's
I'm
an ideological position for you, sir. I've heard this argument before Mr. Thatcher came to power by the left. The extreme left criticized the welfare state. It's sending spies on these single mothers because they think they're going to marry prostitutes. The extreme left criticized the welfare state. Maybe they were naive, okay? In giving benefits to single mothers, etc., to help them cope with day-to-day situation. But the whole thing became an ideology. Okay? And Mrs. Thatcher listened. The far right listened to the far left. And they practice all their policies. Okay? What I'm saying to you right now is this. Okay? We have seen police attending courses. These courses sometimes was run by what they call race advisors. Some police attend lectures. Some even go to university as postgraduates. It's part of the policy of retraining, making them more efficient. You can say, if you're cynical, this is good race relations public relations exercise. Of course it is. But some of the benefits is that the police at least have a better sociological understanding.
For what purpose?
Because the police fund don't want to pay out compensation for wrongfully arrests.
You're actually admitting.
I'm not admitting. No, don't be silly.
I'll be back a bit later.
My friend. No, I'm not admitting. Listen, I could raise the same argument. Why do we finance campaign to cure AIDS in Africa? Because we love the Africans? No.
Excuse me. Why do you wear that thing on your head?
It's a free country.
Well said, Alex.
It's a free country. You don't like it? Let's go to the courts. Okay? Sir, in every situation, there is always some cynic, whatever. But there's also some people who benefit. To make assumption that everybody feels, everybody have this ethical value, it doesn't work like that. People come in different levels. Some people have a lot of problems getting their act together. And some of them do benefit by the little whatever, social control, whatever. But it's better than living in an underdeveloped country where you're run by psychopaths. You say the wrong thing, you get locked up. You make the wrong move, you get killed. And if you don't know, your uncle is not connected to some chief or religious lunatic, you don't get a job. It's easy when you're up there looking down. But for most people, the system, the state, is a savior. Of course, the state has its limits. But its limits is only to very intelligent people. 70% of the people are fucked up. Right? 30% of the people on average don't need a state because they can deal with their problems, they can organize themselves. What do you do with the 70%? The state keep them in control from eating you up. But my argument is not about the benefits. I'm looking at it theoretically and sociologically. I'm not making judgments. Because the argument could go in so many directions. There are over 35 perspectives. When you're talking about relationship, personal, industrial or international, you're dealing with people. A psychopath is a psychopath. Whether he victimizes family, his employees, or other nations. But to you it doesn't matter. The only people who's got that responsibility are doctors and the security forces. Because they have got to get hold of these psychopaths before they drive people into distress situations. And who pays for it? The taxpayer. So if you want to pay less taxes, you better support the doctors and the police to control these psychopaths. Because these psychopaths are educated people. Because someone has a aberration, a flaw, or a weird personality, it doesn't mean they're stupid. That's why the psychopaths do the damage they do, because they manage to convince a lot of people, deceive them. They're very charming. They move their way into institutions, schools to abuse your children, in the hospitals.
I'm waiting for you to get to the point.
Sorry?
I've lost the point. I'm sorry.
My friend, this is not a political meeting. You're fucked up guy. What's the matter with you? Sheep or something?
I'm trying to follow you.
This is not a political meeting. I don't need followers. I'm not asking for your vote.
No, I mean your argument.
I am not making an argument. It's a free country, my friend. If you don't enjoy being here, PO.
I'm having a great time. Having a wonderful time. I'll stay if you don't mind.
My friend, you're free. Listen. You didn't vote for me to stand up here.
Absolutely.
So I don't give a fuck. So what are you saying? Bullshit.
So much for the
I'm a
compassion of
dictator.
society.
But the paradox of me being a small dictator here,
Very sweet.
the elected parliament have to protect me, innit? It's funny. The elected government have to protect my rights. And I don't ask anybody here permission to speak.
I have my permission.
You don't have mine.
I say go ahead.
Anyway, what's for dinner?
My boy. Every time you see the black man, you see the cannibal. It's your fantasy, isn't it? Wherever the black man is where the action is, the gyration starts. Okay?
You're a man with a horn on your head. You're a man with a horn on your head. You're talking on a tie-dye
See, it's the horns.
The horn
Black
is.
horns on the red one.
It's a white horn. It's a white horn island.
But at least black horns. It's better than loving Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. It's such a strange. It's such a strange. You're not very good at sort of speaker's corner absurdity.
Sir, this is not speech corner. This is corporate corner. Do you know to make a speech you have to be a composer?
That is nonsense. That's a little bit of call and response. Somebody said right here.
What's wrong with nonsense?
Nonsense. Well,
Wherever it is-
etymologically speaking, it has no sense. And sense is a good thing.
Who said that?
But having no sense is good, sir.
Maybe if I want to agree with you.
Why me? Why would you? You think because I'm wearing horns, I'm horny?
I think that you're incrementally less boring than the rest of the people.
So you went to try them all,
I did, yeah. I was here earlier. I went on
including the guys with the beard.
including you guys. They offered to shave their
What
beard.
have you got against beards?
They wouldn't let me shave their beard.
We only like beards and you can shave them.
Really?
Sir, you are true Greek.
True Greek.
Greek.
Greek? What does that mean?
It means you're androcentric. You love admiring men. As your hero.
I can't tell whether you're a joke or you're actually mad. Like, I'm just trying to work this out. Like, it's just, I just want to know whether you put this costume on or whether this is actually what you wear Monday to Friday.
You mean to tell me you
He's a
can't
civil servant, for God's sake.
you mean
you
to
a
tell
parking
me
attendant?
you mean to tell me you come all the way
Charge of the Department for Education.
you come
You a
all
tax collector?
you mean to tell me you come here
No, refuge collection is a public service, not civil service. Got it wrong.
making fun of things going on.
It's just a joke. It's just a funny joke.
It's a sick joke.
It's a sick joke.
Why you're a very intelligent male? Why can't you make intelligent,
You obviously don't know.
healthy jokes?
They're not as funny.
So you argue that the state is our best option.
Sir?
You're arguing that the state.
No, I want to know why does he trust me when he's wrong?
It's fine. It's interesting.
I made an effort. I made a special effort to dehypnotize it.
Who hypnotized you?
Do you trust yourself or do you trust no one?
I don't think you're always a sort of a place where I can place or not place trust. But we as head do you trust railings? You know? Do you trust the police?
I don't trust anything. I'm Satan.
Okay. Sir?
And Satan is a liar.
Sir? If you make an assumption,
No assumption.
You said he's a bright man. You made an assumption. You made an assumption.
You cannot, I didn't say a bright man.
What did you say?
We cannot be a man and be bright. Males are bright. To be a man, you're dumb. The moment the male becomes a man, he becomes a sexist.
So at what point does a male become a man?
At the point he starts to stretch his legs and keep away from his mother.
Oh, then he's not male then. He's not man or
Do you love
male.
your mother? Do you love your mother?
Very
Oh,
much.
your mommy's boy. aren't
She's
you?
a good woman. His mummy's really nice. She's worried about him.
Then you are not man. You're not man.
She's worried he's going to come up with that.
If you are a real macho guy,
stranger like you doesn't
if
think
you are a real macho guy, you would not shout to the world that your mom is boy. It's a crime. You should be independent. Keep away from your mother's strings. Get a woman of your own. You're making your father jealous.
His mum's helping him get a woman. A nice girl.
Now, your mother must be a very beautiful person. Are you going to marry someone more beautiful than your mother? Because if you did,
I don't think I'm going to marry anyone.
oh, what are you giving up so?
Marriage sounds like a little bit of a joke.
Your mother has given you an opportunity. She's given you life for you to go out there and meet a more beautiful woman than her. Because if you have not met a more beautiful woman than your mother, you have not made progress.
Maybe.
So what are you doing with me, this ugly,
So life,
Man.
creature?
That's 3 points. Maybe women are worth more than just.
No, not all women. My friend, women are ugly. Females are better. To be a female,
You chatting me up? This guy turns into chatting me up.
So you're saying the only reason you're born was to meet someone more perfectly than your
A
mother?
woman, sure. He's being heteronormative.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about motherhood, not woman. Nothing to do with woman. Motherhood is to do with femaleness. Male and females are natural. Pure energy. But in society, this beautiful energy is being colonized, is being spoiled and corrupted by language, culture, and philosophy. Okay? So remember, you have to be smart, you have to be smart. Do not allow your nature to be corrupted and destroyed by society. So you take the best of society and you merge with the best of your nature. Okay? Question everything. Don't trust anyone. Especially people with horns.
My philosophy class
Did you hear that? Would you like to be a visiting professor at his university?
could be.
This isn't the nationalism.
Just say the world is
He
shit.
just wants to know if you're available for dinner.
Polysyllabic words, and then everyone will think, oh yeah, communism.
Are you an empire builder?
Am I an empire builder? Empires of the mind.
In other words, do you speak for yourself or do you need these ethnics to represent you?
I think this next one.
Okay. So
Only because I've got his bus fitting out.
He's my trusted advisor. He's my script writer.
that's all right. That's new time.
He carries a bag as well.
I'm the bad.
It's different.
So,
Balance. Put him in balance.
so gentlemen, although it is fun to heckle, I am not very happy.
All right, we'll move on.
Yeah, look,
You're not that old. You're the youngest speaker here, damn it. By a margin.
But you bring energy.
Would you like us to leave you in
When
peace?
you say energy, do you mean Red Bull?
I have used a lot of energy trying to have a discussion.
And made no progress with you. Well said, well said.